This Saturday, a super lightweight battle between Dalton Smith and Jose Zepeda will be fought. It'll be broadcast on Dazn, and it's a crossroads fight between two men whose careers could possibly be going in opposite directions. Let's talk about Smith Zepeda. Saturday's super lightweight match between Dalton Smith and Jose Zepeda, which headlines a very strong card, and featuring the co-main, we've got Sandy Ryan versus Terry Harper for the welterweight title that Ryan has. This is a card where the main event with Smith and Zepeda is going to feature two men whose career paths may be going in opposite direction. And one of the major reasons is Jose Zepeda has had an opportunity to challenge for world titles. He is now 34 years of age. He's 5'8" with a 70 and a half inch reach. Dalton Smith from the UK is currently 27 years of age. He's 5'9" and a half and an orthodox fighter that is being moved strategically by Dazn. These two men, the crossroads being Dalton's ascension upward and Zepeda, who has been trailed off at the side because his last fight saw him lose a unanimous decision to Richardson Hitchens. That was in September of 2023. We were wondering whether or not he would really test Hitchens, but it turned out that Hitchens' boxing abilities were far above and beyond what Zepeda was prepared to deal with. And prior to that, two fights prior, he had lost by KO in a late round stoppage against Regis Prograis for Prograis' victory for the WBC junior welterweight title. Now, Regis has since lost that to Devin Haney, former undisputed lightweight champion. So as you can see, it's been a game of charades, and Zepeda hasn't fared very well. But Dalton, who's coming off his last victory in July of 2023 against Sam Maxwell, where he stopped Maxwell with a thrilling KO. His record now is 15-0 with 11 KOs. His nickname is Thunder. He is very strong. He can punch with the best of them in the division. He's not a one-punch knockout fighter, but punch placement and heavy hands have served him very well at this early stage of his career. There is a saying in boxing is that, when a fighter learns and hones his craft where he can box, decent jabs, decent right hands, decent left hooks, and a full arsenal, having slight mobility, it all contributes to he being able to really deal with opponents who are varied. In the case of Zepeda, he's coming into this fight with his record of 37-4 with 28 KOs. His nickname, Chon. He was one time thought of as a big-time puncher, but his brawling style, the fact that he goes in with reckless abandon against certain opponents, not against those who've boxed him very well, but those who usually sit down and trade and go back and forth with him, he has fared much better in fights like that. But I'm not certain that Dalton is going to be a willing participant in that regard. There are some things that we're going to see possibly arise in this fight, and that's the fact that these two men, one being orthodox, the other being southpaw, there could be a clash of heads. I've noticed that Dalton leads with his head a lot. Sometimes it looks intentional. Sometimes it's just that he hasn't been reminded throughout his career not to have your chin or your head go beyond your lead foot and knee. But he does it quite often. So I could kind of see head clashes coming into the middle of this fight. And if cuts are a part of this, it will lead to some kind of a situation where the fight doesn't come to full completion. Now Zepeda, who is also adept at fighting back when hurt, Dalton is going to have to be careful of that, because Zepeda has exhibited on more than a few occasions, just as in his fight and win TKO of October of 2021 against Josue Vargas. He can go in there and get shots off, and next thing you know, if you hurt him, he's coming back and he's stronger than ever. That has been his MO. You don't question him because you know that he's going to bring it. Against Hitchens, I believe that he was a bit intimidated by Hitchens' ability to box, the fact that he was youthful, fast, and he just didn't want to get stopped by something he didn't see. Hailing from La Puente, California, Zepeda knows that this could be a last hurrah for him, so I expect him to really lay it on the line. But will he be successful? Chances are maybe not, but Dalton may give him an opportunity by being reckless himself. The fight is being promoted by Matchroom, and this fight will take place in Sheffield Arena in Sheffield, England. So there will be some irons in the fire for Dalton, but Dalton is going to have to work to get this victory over this fighter. Now, as far as Dalton, he can win this fight. He needs to be patient. He needs to be able to exhibit a bit of discipline and not get reckless, not go wild. If he happens to shake or catch Zepeda in a situation where he's wobbly, be careful, because Zepeda is kind of at his most dangerous when he's in those type of circumstances. And we have seen on more than a few occasions, just ask Josh Warrington, when a fighter is hurt and you go in for the kill, they surprise you and come back and end up getting you. So, all of that being said, I do believe that this is a quality fight, but I'm just worried about headbutts and fouls. But at the same time, I expect it to be entertaining. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. This bout will be televised on Dazn, and we have a early afternoon, roughly around 5 to 6 p.m. Central Time for the broadcast. Let me know your thoughts. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.